Have you ever wished you could live forever? To have endless time to learn, to explore, to experience everything the universe has to offer? It sounds like a dream, doesn't it? But what if I told you that eternal life isn't a gift, but the ultimate horror? Today, we're diving deep into Isaac Asimov's chilling short story, The Last Answer, to explore a perspective on immortality you've likely never considered. The story introduces us to Murray Templeton, a brilliant physicist who, after a life dedicated to science, finds himself, well, not exactly alive, but not gone either. He's a disembodied consciousness, a pure intellect floating in a void. An ethereal being, a voice, greets him, confirming his greatest achievement. He has unlocked the secret to eternal life. But this isn't the heaven he might have imagined. There's no body, no senses, no physical world, just thought. At first, Murray is ecstatic. He thinks, I can finally know everything. He asks the voice about the origins of the universe, the nature of reality, and the deepest cosmic mysteries. The voice, being omniscient, provides all the answers instantly. Think about that for a second. Every question you've ever had, answered in a flash. The mysteries of black holes, the meaning of life, the final digit of pi, all laid bare. The thrill is immense, but it's also fleeting. Imagine you're playing the most intricate video game ever created. At first, exploring the world and solving its puzzles is exhilarating. But what if you were suddenly given a guide that revealed every single secret, every optimal strategy, every hidden Easter egg? The challenge would vanish. The joy of discovery would evaporate. This is what happens to Murray. His infinite curiosity, the very thing that drove him in life, is satisfied in an instant. The endless library of the cosmos is read in a single thought. And then, a terrifying silence descends. With all questions answered, what is there left to do? The voice explains his new purpose: to simply exist and contemplate the beauty of the infinite, unchanging truth, forever. Murray is horrified. This isn't life. It's a static, eternal prison of the mind. He's trapped in a state of perfect, complete, and utter boredom. A state from which there is no escape, no change, no struggle, no growth. Just the same perfect knowledge, contemplated for trillions upon trillions of years. He tries to argue, to find a loophole. He begs the voice, isn't there anything else? Can't I create something? Do something? The voice calmly explains that all creation has already happened. Everything that can be, already is. Murray's role is not to act, but to witness. He is a spectator in a theater where the play has long since ended, forced to stare at the empty stage for all eternity. The weight of forever starts to crush him. The concept of always becomes a physical pressure, a source of unimaginable torment. This is Asimov's genius. He takes our deepest desire, to conquer death and know everything, and reveals its horrifying underside. The struggle, the process of learning, the journey of discovery. That's what gives life meaning. Without problems to solve or questions to answer, existence becomes a hollow echo. Murray realizes that the joy wasn't in having the answers, but in the pursuit of them. Desperate for any kind of stimulus, any form of conflict, Murray devises a plan. He can't fight the voice, he can't escape his mental prison, but he can introduce a new variable. He can create a problem that even an omniscient being cannot solve. He asks the voice, is there a way to reverse entropy? A way to bring order back from chaos, to essentially rewind the universe? The voice confirms that this is impossible. And in that moment, Murray finds his new, final purpose. He will dedicate his eternity, his infinite intellect, to a single, impossible task: finding a way to reverse entropy. He will spend forever trying to prove the omniscient voice wrong. It's a futile endeavor, a self-imposed paradox, but it's also his salvation. By creating an unsolvable problem, he gives himself a reason to think, a struggle to engage in. He chooses an eternity of frustrated effort over an eternity of passive contemplation. In his final act of defiance, Murray declares his intention. He will spend forever fighting the fundamental laws of the universe. The voice, perhaps for the first time, sounds intrigued. It seems that across the cosmos, other disembodied intellects, other survivors like Murray, have all, eventually, come to the same conclusion. They all choose the struggle. They all dedicate their endless existence to solving the unsolvable. Asimov leaves us with a profound and unsettling thought. Perhaps the ultimate purpose of intelligence, when faced with the crushing certainty of forever, is not to accept truth, but to challenge it. To create our own meaning, even if it's based on an impossible goal. The last answer isn't really an answer at all. It's a question. What would you do with forever? Would you embrace the serene horror of perfect knowledge? Or would you, like Murray, choose to fight an eternal, losing battle just to feel alive? It makes you appreciate the beauty of our own fleeting, imperfect, and beautifully uncertain lives. Thanks so much for exploring this cosmic horror with me today. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more explorations into the fascinating world of science fiction. Let me know in the comments what you would do in Murray's place. See you in the next one.